Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have one that came out of left field that split hip-hop fans, as although Drake never commercially released his tailor-made freestyle that features synthesized Pac and Snoop vocals, it ended up landing Drake in hot water, as we'll explore in a bit, as Tupac's estate wasn't having it. And this has split hip-hop fans, as fans have been duking it out on social media since, as some believe that we've gotten to the point where Kendrick Lamar doesn't even need to respond to be declared the winner. And we'll get to more on this in a bit. Today we also have more from Kxng Crooked, who recently revealed one of the reasons why he respects Eminem, and apparently there are rap quote icons out there who avoid other rappers due to fear of getting out-rapped, and we'll get to more on this in a bit. And today we also have more from Budden, who recently revealed how J. Cole could redeem himself after he folded and apologized to Kendrick Lamar. And as usual, I'll be looking forward to your thoughts later in the comment section. And before we dive in, Eminem extended his record on YouTube thanks to his classic single Mockingbird that recently hit 1 billion views, which makes it Eminem's 5th lead single and 6th song overall to hit the milestone, the most for any hip-hop artist ever on the platform. And what we describe on this channel as the platform's double was achieved with this milestone, as Mockingbird has now hit 1 billion on both YouTube and Spotify, a rare occurrence in hip-hop music. But Eminem alone has got 5 of those doubles: Love the Way You Lie, Lose Yourself, Without Me, Rap God, and now Mockingbird. And he's got The Monster, Smack That, Not Afraid, and The Real Slim Shady in the pipeline right now. And starting with Drake's tailor-made freestyle that featured AI Pac vocals, this has landed Drake in hot water. And here are some excerpts from Billboard's report. In a Wednesday cease and desist letter obtained exclusively by Billboard, litigator Howard King told Drake that he must confirm that he will pull down his tailor-made freestyle in less than 24 hours, or the estate would pursue all of its legal remedies against him. The estate is deeply dismayed and disappointed by your unauthorized use of Tupac's voice and personality, King wrote in the letter. Not only is the record a flagrant violation of Tupac's publicity and the estate's legal rights, it is also a blatant abuse of the legacy of one of the greatest hip-hop artists of all time. The estate would never have given its approval for this use. The unauthorized, equally dismaying use of Tupac's voice against Kendrick Lamar, a good friend to the estate who has given nothing but respect to Tupac and his legacy publicly and privately, compounds the insult, King wrote. It is hard to believe that Tupac's record label's intellectual property was not scrapped to create the fake Tupac AI on the record, King wrote, before demanding that Drake also provide a detailed explanation for how the sound-alike was created.
I see what you're trying to do.
A detailed explanation for how the sound-alike was created.
My man.
And the persons or company that created it, including all recordings and other data scrapped or used. If you comply, the estate will consider whether an informal negotiation to resolve this matter makes sense, King wrote. If you do not comply, our client has authorized this firm to pursue all of its legal remedies, including but not limited to an action for violation of the estate's copyright, publicity, and personality rights and the resulting damages, injunctive relief, and punitive damages and attorney's fees.
Damn.
This turns social media upside down, as on one end, some believe this is motivated by the fact that Drake was dissing Kendrick based on the letter from Pac's estate, hence takes like Kendrick Lamar, a good friend of the estate. West Coast is trying hard to bail their savior out of this beef, laughing emoji. And this is certainly a tricky case because it wasn't released for commercial purposes. And check this out, Tupac's family has every right to be upset about those AI vocals, but I'm not sure they'll be able to prove Drake violated any legal right to publicity here. He wrote and performed original lyrics before using AI to change his voice, and he posted it on IG versus Spotify or Tidal. And a user added to this by revealing it ain't his family, it is Pac's estate, who is owned by a white guy. Pac's sister tried to sue the estate a few years ago. However, speaking on the beef right now, as it stands, takes like these have sparked heated debates. Like that, number 1, you Drake defenders are delusional. War is over. Drake lost and made a fool of himself along the way. He should pay Pac's estate for using his voice for some lame bum Drake verse each was weak. But the fact that we are now seeing some hip-hop fans claim that Kendrick Lamar already won even without a response has now sparked takes like Kendrick fans were begging Drake to respond. He responds, and they said it don't count until he claims it. He claims it and drops a second track. They complain about AI and ignore everything the second track actually says, and now they saying K.Dot won by not responding at all, laughing my bum off. But come on now, even if you believe Kendrick is in the lead right now, we still need a response. And in my opinion, if he doesn't respond to Drake, he loses his boogeyman status, since this is between top rappers and not clout chasers. And here's an example of the narratives we should expect if Kendrick doesn't respond. This beef is so cooked. I don't know how the discourse turned into the boogeyman outside, where's Drake at? To well, like that is number 1, so Kendrick doesn't even have to respond. First it was Drake not gonna respond, and now it is Drake is responding too much, shake my head. But what are your thoughts? Does Kendrick Lamar have to respond to win this battle, or has he already won because Pac's estate is threatening Drake? And moving on, Kxng Crooked recently started an interesting conversation about rappers when he posted this. Is it me, or are features just not hitting the same? Maybe some rappers who never collabed need to start doing ish, I don't know. And when some users hit back with takes like, that's a big part of what watered down the game. Body collabs, where the same artists collab over and over and fail to challenge each other creatively or skill-wise. I used to love collabs in the early 2000s because everyone was trying to tear each other's heads off. And to this, Kxng Crooked revealed, that's why I respect Eminem, because he wanted artists around to challenge him. So do I. A lot of other rappers are not up to the challenge at all. And back to Crook's original post, when a user expanded, problem is these rappers now are scared to have fans on Twitter keep debating who had the better verse and not just let the song be a song. Crook reacted with, I think we are at a place where it is almost humanly impossible to let a song be a song, and he added, if it is a competitive rap song, okay, cool, who has the best verse? But if it is a song where everyone is rapping about a deceased relative, then nah, read the room. But what are your thoughts on rappers avoiding the challenge these days? And moving on, Joe Budden recently revealed how J. Cole could redeem himself after he folded to Kendrick Lamar. Check out some snippets from the Joe Budden podcast.
This moment is J. Cole's free parking.
Yes, it is.
I told y'all that J. Cole was gonna have to find somebody to kick his ass, and it couldn't be nobody chumping small. There is no better person than Kanye that you been had smoke with, that been had smoke with your OG Hove, who's now on a record saying some shit about you. I know that you home with the sage. You saging yourself. I know that this beef shit is not in your spirit, but if you were to wake up one day in a different mood, now's the time. Kill him. Make an example out of this non-rapping. It'll be easy too.
It would.
It'll be easy. Jump in and tell us the difference in how you felt about the Kendrick shit and why the rest of the field is your ass. Oh!
Be right back. Everybody be right back.
Oh
Right
my
there.
God! I think he would kill Kanye.
I think he would just destroy.
I hope he do it.
And I think that's the reprieve that he needs.
It is.
But since nearly everyone already agrees that J. Cole is a better rapper than Kanye, I don't know if this would be enough to redeem the fact that he folded to Kendrick Lamar. And some have reacted to Joe Budden's take with, he ain't wrong, to be honest, but it won't fix it completely. The damaged hip can be replaced, but it won't be the same as before. And some believe it would have the opposite effect. Wouldn't this make J. Cole look even more weak? But what are your thoughts on running from Kendrick and choosing to battle Kanye West? Share your thoughts below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.